This example explains about the CSS property align self and its each possible values like flex start, flex end, center, baseline and stretch. Body element is the root element of all visible contents. All the visible elements on the page appended inside the body element. This div acts as the flex container, adding the parent container div along with 3 child items inside it. Adding styles to container and child items. Adding first child element to the container div element. Adding second child element to the container div element. Adding third child element to the container div element. Adding the common styles for all child div elements inside parent div with ID container. Border is the style property which creates the border for element. The value of this property usually contains 3 parameters separated by space. The first parameter defines border width, second one defines border style and third one indicates border color. Adding the styles to the parent div element to make it as the flex container. The display property specifies how the div going to be displayed. Whether it is a block or flex container or table cell etc. Here the value is flex. This value is used to make the div as the flex container. The CSS Flex Wrap property specifies whether flex items are forced into a single line or can be wrapped onto multiple lines. Here the value is wrap. Wrap is used to break the flex items into multiple lines. Flex start is one of the possible values to the align items property. It is used to align the items towards top of the line of items. And also lines are aligned towards top of the flex container div. This block has the align self property with its each possible value. Please look at the preview to understand how the values are creating impact on the page. Flex end is one of the possible values to the align self property. Item is aligned towards the bottom of the flex container div. Flex start is one of the possible values to the align self property. Item is aligned towards the top of the flex container div. Center is one of the possible values to the align self property. Item is aligned towards the center of the flex container div. Baseline is one of the possible values to the align self property. Item is aligned towards the bottom of the line. Stretch is one of the possible values to the align self property. Item stretches to use the remaining space of line. Please subscribe the channel for more videos.